Are you ready to defy the passage of time and look and feel your best? I'm 63 and I've had bad hairstyles, bad makeup, diet disasters, extra pounds, and made every excuse in the book to avoid exercise. Any one of these can make me look and feel older than I am. So I've taken action on each one, and I want to share my anti-aging secrets with you. I've learned that with just a bit of effort, it's possible to level up in all these areas. When I look in the mirror, it's hard to deny that I'm in my 60s. A little self-acceptance is in order, along with a good skincare routine. Until the last few years, I didn't have a skincare routine. I had acne in high school, so I've been loath to add lubricants of any kind to my face. Well, I graduated from high school in the 70s. Time to let go of that old belief, don't you think? Anyway, these days I apply a toner to nourish and protect my skin, and then a moisturizer with sunscreen every morning before putting on my makeup. And then at bedtime, I use the toner and a nighttime moisturizer after cleansing my face. And this routine has really made a difference in giving me more of a healthy, glowing type of appearance. And I'm gonna link some of my favorite skincare products in the description below, along with some other products related to other topics that I'll be discussing later in this video. Makeup is another issue. I never really learned what products I needed and how to do makeup when I was young. And I did the same basic thing for 40 years. I'm sure others have done the same. I had a friend just tell me this recently that she hadn't changed her routine in 40 years either. In recent years, when my brows started to go gray and get long and curly, I plucked them to oblivion, and then I started to slather on more foundation to hide my brown spots, and I never figured out how to use eyeliner. Something had to change. I watched some very helpful YouTube videos for ideas, but then I decided I needed a hands-on help. So something tailored to my needs. So I searched online and I found a local makeup studio that provides tutorials for a reasonable fee. Best investment ever. She worked with products I had, and I bought a few new things, and bingo, a fresh, new, classic look that puts my best face forward. Now I know how to use products to highlight my eyes, and I use a very light touch of toner, not even a foundation on my face. At our age, the emphasis ought to be on the eyes and not trying to hide the wrinkles or completely cover the brown spots. I'm gonna do a video really soon about the details of what I learned from that experience. I've also started to get my brows trimmed and tinted by a professional. I know this is a bit of an extravagance, but I really like the results better than what I can do myself, and I'm thrilled with my new makeup routine. Let's talk about hair. It's a challenge for many of us. Some have too little, some have too much. The texture changes as we age, and then there's the gray. I sometimes see women around my age who don't make an effort on their hair, and frankly, I think this detracts from their appearance. If you're one of the lucky ones who has a great salt and pepper look or all over silver look, just wow, you're lucky. But most of us have a mousier gray, and it's kind of boring and aging. If you don't want to do all over color, consider highlights to give a more polished look to your hair color. You won't have to be a slave to the roots, but you can still maintain a stylish look. I'm a natural strawberry blonde, so my hair is just fading, and I definitely have gray. I get my hair highlighted every few months to brighten it up and make the gray less obvious. For me, having a hairstyle that looks put together and is easy to manage is essential. For years, I struggled with my thick, bushy hair and didn't know what to do. Today, I use a smoothing conditioner to manage the frizz, and I have a cut that allows me to blow it dry with minimal styling with a flat iron. Now let's talk about, you guessed it, weight gain. I gain a few pounds a year unless I really pay attention. This has always been a battle for me, but now it's even more of a challenge. Our calorie needs decrease as we age, especially after menopause, mainly due to decreased muscle mass and therefore a slower metabolism. We need 200 fewer calories per day in our 50s than early in our lives, and even less in our 60s. We gotta eat less, my friends. Most of us can't do it all with exercise. Studies show that women who don't change their food intake in their 50s gain an average of 1.5 pounds per year. That adds up. The problem with allowing the weight to pile up is that it can lead to heart disease, the #1 killer of women in the United States today, also type 2 diabetes, and increased breast cancer risk. So, vanity aside, maintaining a healthy weight, even if we will never have our youthful bodies back, is crucial. to our health. I manage my weight in several ways. Number one, I eat healthy foods in general, and that includes lots of fruit and vegetables, lean proteins, and keeping things like cheese and crackers and sweets down to a bare minimum. I've gotten out of the habit, actually, of eating food that's bad for me. It's not that I never indulged, but it's the exception and not the rule. And it better be for something that's totally worth it. I almost never order takeout, and we eat dinner out once, maybe twice a month. And not only does that save on the calories, it saves money too. Number two, on weight management, I monitor my weight. When my weight creeps up to a certain level, about 6-7 pounds over my ideal weight, I get back on the Weight Watchers app. I love the Weight Watchers app. There I can hold myself accountable for everything that goes into my body. No more handfuls of crackers in the late afternoon when baby carrots or even a cup of tea will do the job. Weight Watchers also helps keep me honest about my wine consumption. Does that sound familiar, ladies? The pandemic got me into a wine every night habit, sometimes more than one glass. Can you relate? And I'm making good progress on breaking that habit. Number three, on weight management, I try to exercise most days of the week, and I vary it to keep things interesting and so I don't strain my body. My favorite way of exercising actually is walking, but I know I need more than that. I do cycling and aerobics, and I've added weightlifting to the routine to build muscle. And I like hiking too, and I fit it in when I have time. I've discovered that I can't exercise enough to offset overeating. In fact, when I overdo the exercise, I just end up with injuries that limit my exercise options. So I keep up the exercise and emphasize watching what I eat more diligently when the pounds start to creep up on me. I feel great about the routines that I've set up to keep me looking and feeling good for years to come. I know that sometimes life gets in the way of these things, but tackling them bit by bit and getting back on track when you slip up will yield great results over time. If you want some more tips, watch my 5 Healthy Habits video. And if you need a little encouragement, let me know in the comments. I'll cheer you on, and I'm sure others will too. Thanks so much for watching, and please let me know what other topics you'd like me to cover on this channel. And remember to like, subscribe, and share to help my channel grow. See you again soon.